Hello Cobras and welcome back to Pokemon Omega Ruby. I'm TryclydeTamer. What's going on here? I'm sending Shedinja to May? Well, that's because I'm making a Pokemon trade here with Ian. Well, not commentating right now because I'm post-commentating over this little bit right here. He's trading me over Omega Spirit, but I thought it was my Pokemon. Well, it is my Pokemon, but I traded it over to him in my Alpha Sapphire game so he could put on the Reaper Cloth and trade it back to me. And what's going to happen when I get Omega Spirit back with the Reaper Cloth on? She's gonna evolve. It's finally time to get my team fully evolved and have a complete set of 6 Pokemon in my arsenal. Dusclops evolves into the very tanky Pokemon Dusknoir. And it's gonna want to learn Shadow Ball, but I'm going to decline on that. I'm post-commentating over a tiny bit that I did an intro for because I forgot. Last time we finished up our big sea exploration of Hoenn, even though well, we're not 100% finished, but we did a lot of it and got all the plates for Arceus and the 3 orbs for the Sinnoh legendary trio, not the late trio, but rather the Dialga, Palkia, Giratina trio, yeah. So we're here in Pacific Log Town, hearing some things from people, telling me things about Pokemon representing Rock, Ice, and Steel. Word on the street, or word on the log here in Pacific Log, is that it's actually supported by a floating colony of Corsola, so that's interesting, I guess. People, a sky Pokemon, a sky Pokemon! They'll say they've seen a Pokemon flying high above Hoenn. Where do you come from? Yes! Yes, Dad, I never heard of a place like that, dude. That's like a stoner picture. And this guy's going to give you TM56 Fling. Stadium over in the Unova region. We'll just standing on the mountain there and flinging the football and stuff. Obscure hidden item. It's a big pearl. You have to surf your way around. You can't walk behind the Pokemon Center. Now let's walk into this house. It's an old man with 2 Meryl. Mary seems to be very friendly with the trainer. This one, on the other hand, if I can actually talk to it, real doesn't appear to be friendly with his trainer. What does that mean? We talked to this guy. Allow me to introduce himself. Pokemon, he's the chairman, is his older brother. Your Pokemon is very clearly friendly towards you. So he can give you the 2 TMs, TM27 return, and TM whatever number frustration. If you bring him a Pokemon that's not as friendly, it'd probably be easier to just get a Pokemon that you don't use, and if it's not unfriendly enough, you can just send it against stronger trainers and make it faint. Which I have taken the liberty of doing off screen. It's TM21 frustration, it is. Well, it got a little bit redundant there. Water's rough between Pacific Log and Slateport City, so yeah, be wary of that. Alright, this lady wants to trade you stuff. She wants a Blossom for her Corsola. I do not have a Blossom, so I can't really trade it, but I'd like to show the places for all the in-game trades, and traded Pokemon often have interesting held items like unique berries and stuff of the sort, and I got a hidden item. Okay, it seems to be pretty close, right up against this house here. Just a measly old heart scale, but can never relearn too many moves. And then this guy right here is going to give you a TM03 Size Shock. That's great. It's a weird move because it's a special move, but it targets physical defense, so use that competitively if you wish. In RSC, this old man would tell you if the Mirage Island's around, but Mirage spots are definitely more prominent in this game and have much more use. Back in RSC, it would just be a place where you can find wild Wynots and the rare Lychee Berries. One thing I should tell you guys is that Pelipper is a common Pokemon to run into while surfing on your Dex nav, and Pelipper often holds the item Lucky Eggs, so you could just farm Lucky Eggs on them, just use the move Thief or Covet, or just catch them and take them, but it's much better to use like Thief or Covet. So, all that said, let's dive underwater and advance the story by going to the seafloor cavern here and surface up. Let's do this, Bill Cosby. Alright, now that we're up here, we have the very nonsensical Camera Up submarine. Must be their very hopes and dreams. Let's put on our item finder here. Funder. Yeah, just looking like a silly little kid running around in here with my item finder on. We got a bunch of rocks we can smash, and we must smash some of them. So I'm able to do that stuff. Alright, let's use strength and push these boulders away with my super trainer strength, and totally not my Linoon, because I doubt Linoon could do stuff like that, but Pokemon logic allows for it. Alright, make some room for us, and he totally saw us from the back of his head. I have no use for children. Go on, get out of here. I want to go home. Oh, you're telling me to go on home myself. That's so weird. It's like, why not just say go on instead of that weird thing? It's like guan. It's like, what does that say? I'm kind of dwelling on that too much. Something I could say is that I'm recording this the day that it is going up. I'm going to definitely push myself to upload daily for a while. The submarine is so small and cramped that it makes your body hurt, but I don't mind it. It hurts when you lose. I don't mind that either, though. Yeah, yesterday was 4th of July, so it was a fun time. Fireworks, my dog barking, and getting dunked into the pool. Let's go up this way first and see what's over here. Big old strengths puzzle. Let's see, where do we begin with this? How about we begin by going out here? Because we do have a hidden item. Okay, let's close in on it over this way. An escape rope, useful item for when we're done here, or if we need to get out quickly and go heal up. But I packed some revives for situations such as this. Push that one up, and we can swivel our way around, and rock smash right here, and we can push this adjacent boulder to the right. I saved you the trouble of all that. So, things are in place here, and it's actually where we want to end up, so I'll be back to this in a minute. Yeah, let's backtrack a bit, shall we? Go to here, I want to battle you. Hey, 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 fanning out his health and spotting a suspicious person. Fanning out has nothing at all to do with winning Pokemon battles. Yes, indeed, you just like fan yourself. Hey, we had another strength rock. I'm so good at saving you all this trouble. Okay, we're back to this room. It's looking all familiar here, so we just push this rock up. Now let's go to the bottom right. Coming full circle to an extent. What an annoying kid to follow us to the bottom of the ocean. That all ends now, though. Tough wheezing there. What an annoyance, even the way you fight is just oozing with obnoxiousness. There isn't really much else to going all that way other than all those trainers. So now let's get to this room with currents going all over the place. We do have 2 TMs awaiting us. Let's be very careful in how we plan our path, even though I am going willy-nilly. I bet there's a TM up over there. Alright, where am I going to end up? Okay, so it's going to push me back around. So let's take this path. It's going to push me off to even ground, but that's where I want to end up. And the hidden item right by the submarine is a heart scale. So now I say we make our way back to this current room in this current situation, following current events. I'm just gonna make a pun about all the currents except in all the wrong ways, because water currents rather than time currentness. Okay, that's not how we do things. We want to ride it that way, so we go swoopity all the way around. And then we get over to TM55, Scald, a water type move that burns. So let's disembark here and go into this room. Okay, strength puzzles around, roundabout. Who are you? How'd you get in here? That was a total and complete loss. Yes, it was for you, you lowly grunt. How many times have I called these people lowly grunts? I almost said things, because they're just simple things to me. Let's simplify our life with this strength rock. I can just push it out the way and jump down. I was like, wait, did I screw myself over? No, I didn't. Into here now. It's time for the infamous big strength puzzle of the sea floor cavern. Alright, let's just start off simply by moving these 2 right into place. You don't really need to worry about both sides of the puzzle. You can just push one rock straight out of the way, all the way to the other side like that, and then just push this one, and then end it off by doing it like so. It's very asymmetrical, but I don't really care, so how about we just continue on and see what's in here. Starting to see lava instead of water, so that's a bit of a problem. Might want to be running and put a stop to this as soon as we can. Would have been better to come here first instead of just hunting for all those items while the world was at danger. Let's grab TM26 Earthquake here to finish off our items and enter this big hole. Ugh! Ahaha! How pathetic you appear now, the fool, Archie. Mazzy! You! Got Team Aqua cornered here, it seems to be. Just as I predicted. Little scamp. Even I, the great Maxie, have found myself wishing for something I cannot justify, and the illogical desire that I harbored was to have you present here at this moment. Ha ha ha. And now that fool's wish has come true. Fantastic! Nothing could please me more. I suppose I should make introductions. I present to you my incomparable partner, who will assist Team Magma in driving humanity forward to its next level. The super ancient Pokémon, Groudon. Behold, this great form slumbering in defiance of even the broiling lava surrounding it. So long have I waited for this day. Immeasurably long. This foolish world has held back humanity's progress out of misguided idealism regarding the coexistence of humans and Pokémon. But this ancient creature can bring that to its rightful end, creating a new land upon which humanity may stride freely forward. Now that I have at last obtained the power of Primal Groudon. And now you are the final obstacle remaining between me and my goals. It behooves me to use every tool at my disposal to eliminate you. Indeed, even Mega Evolution. Do not delude yourself that you and your Pokemon are the only ones capable of it. I must apologize for making you wait through our encounters at Mount Chimney and Mount Pyre without treating you to the site. Brace yourself for my ultimate attack. Wah! This is it. Our big battle against Magma Leader Maxie. Got a Mega Stone on his awesome glasses. I don't think it's a good idea to let your Mighty Hyenas stand on molten rock, but I'll just leave it be for now. So I'm sending out Alpha Bird first against his Mighty Hyena, and use the powerful Aerial Ace against it. And it's going to use Scary Face against me to lower my speed. But I'm pretty sure I'm still faster with it because I EV trained it and everything. Let's use another Aerial Ace and take this thing down. So that's one of his 4 Pokemon. Up next he has his Weezing. I'll still be able to outspeed it because Mighty Hyena is faster than Weezing, obviously. Unless this Weezing is like super speed and stuff, trained with Sonic the Hedgehog. It's going to use Explosion. I was betting on it using Sludge Bomb and actually hope on getting Poison for Facade. But it leaves me with barely any XP and takes out Weezing itself. I'd say you've done enough time for this battle, Alpha Bird. You did great. Up next, I'll be sending in Omega Spirit. How about I show off my newly evolved Dusknoir? I've never really been showing it in battles much anyway. Actually, I did use it against the double gym battle against Liza and Tape, but it's a Dusknoir now, so let's use it here. What do I want to do? Do I want to play safely? Yeah, I think I'll go with Will-O-Wisp to start it out because Crobat is a physical attacker. Does some decent damage for Dusknoir being a physical tank. I want to try to get a burn off with Will-O-Wisp. Uses another Acrobatics, and there we go. Will-O-Wisp, and it is burned. Surprised it's not burning enough by all the fiery stuff going on in the background. If you're playing Alpha Sapphire, you'd be battling Archie upon like a giant whirlpool. I don't know which is more dangerous, but oh well. Next, I want to use Ice Punch on this Crobat because super effective. And that probably would have been enough anyway, but the critical definitely did matter. Boosted ESP, and Omega Spirit is now level 46. Awesome. And now for Maxie's trump card Pokemon, Camerupt. And he did say he was able to harness the power of Mega Evolution, so he's going to be going full power. So how about I return that favor by sending out Strain and his power to Mega Evolve as well. Let's get ready for Mega Evolution and prepare for an Earthquake to match his Camerupt's own power. Alright, let's see what can happen here. Here goes his Camerupt to Mega Evolving as well. Looking pretty bulky there. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. Let's see. Earthquake, and it's a one-shot. I wish you could have put up more of a fight, Maxie. You've really done it, child. You've shown a power that exceeds that of the great Maxie. I'm totally never going to make fun of you for your glasses falling like that. Ha 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 ah ha ha ha. Splendid, just splendid, my young trainer. No, it is more than that. I should be calling you my young hero, believing until the very end that a world where humanity and Pokemon coexist must be the best. rejecting my ideals without a second thought. Yes, watching you struggle desperately to halt the beginning of the world's end, you are undoubtedly a hero. So noble, and yet, I will not yield, I will not bend, my ideals will not be shaken. My dream for the world's next step forward will never change. I will use the red orb to awaken Groudon, revert it to its primal form, and put an end to all else. Wait, Maxie. Tabitha. Bah! Tabitha. Do stop that now. Please, Maxie. You just don't understand. What Groudon will bring about upon awakening is an end to the world. Huh. Did you think I had not noticed that I somehow failed to realize you were after my spot? Such a sad development indeed, to be betrayed by my number 2. In the end, there is only one being upon which I can depend. Now, Groudon! Absorb all the power resting in this red orb and reclaim yourself. Revert to your primal form. This is the time to take back the great evolution you lost in the ancient past. Reclaim the possibility you once held. Ah, you. Gah! At last, I've finally done it. A new world for human evolution will be born. We shall stride forward. Oh, what have you done, boss? What? A message from our members outside. What is it? So the sun has turned mercilessly fierce in its heat. I should expect so. It's what what we have long wished for. What? The heat is greater than simulations predicted. It will be a risk to our own safety if it continues. That cannot be. It is only just awoken. Where is it getting so much power from? And how much more will it gain when it does undergo primal reversion? Continue your readings, then report back. Boss, Maxie, just what's happening on the surface? All that matters is that I have used the red orb to awaken Groudon. And now, I will transform this planet to a land ideal for humanity. Hey Maxie, looks like we underestimated the power of the super ancient Pokémon. The power of primal reversion. What did you say? Primal Groudon brings about an end, alright, but you didn't get to choose what end. It's gonna drive every living thing on this planet to its death. The only thing waiting for us is despair, a despair we can't even run from, a despair that's gonna crush humanity. You blasted fool! And it's all happening because you were cocky enough to think you could control the super ancient Pokemon's power. So the information we received from the Weather Institute was true. Lost Maxie. We'll never get anywhere just standing around here like this. There isn't a moment to spare. We must confirm this situation on the outside. Child, you're coming too. Hurry up. This is not what I wanted to make. It was supposed to be a world where the human race would attain new heights, the next stage of our development. It was all for humanity's future. Boss, Maxie. So this is the power of the super ancient Pokémon. This is how Groudon brings everything to an end. All of us, people and Pokémon, every living thing on this planet, everything's gonna die. Okay, little scamp, we're setting sail for Sootopolis. That blasted Groudon is no doubt going to get there ahead of us. It'll be waiting for us deep in the Cave of Origin there in Sootopolis. There's a pool of energy there that folks say is needed for primal reversion. There's no doubt in my mind that Groudon will be racing to that cave, thirsting for that power. We got no choice but to go ourselves. We gotta do whatever we can to fight back. Alright, Maxie. You Team Magma bladders better come with us. We're responsible for this mess. This ridiculous, impossible mess. It only makes sense for us all to step up and clean up after ourselves. Agreed? Let's go, Boss Maxie. Hey, little scamp. Look, I'm supposed to be a grown-up, alright? So let me say sorry for the way this has gone down. And I'm sorry because I gotta ask you to pitch in with the cleanup. We need every hand on deck if we're gonna do something about this mess. So, I'll be waiting for you in Sootopolis. Stephen is flying in. T2. I'm sorry I could not be here sooner. Terrible. So this is what was being depicted in that painting in Granite Cave. If this doesn't stop, all Hoenn, no, the entire world, will burn up. Nothing could live in such a land of death, neither Pokemon nor humans. This dreadful blaze must be caused by the sweltering heat wave forming above Sootopolis. Come on, Steven, think! What are you going to do? No. There's no point in agonizing over the situation from here. I have to go to Sootopolis. There must be answers there. T2. I'll count on you to help with this crisis. But, please, promise you won't do anything reckless. Well then, I'll go head to Sootopolis. Good luck to you. He's heading there for his own. And next time on Let's Play Pokemon Omega Ruby, we're going to be heading there for ourselves. Until then, do not toast yourself.